There's only one mantra that you all need to know. That's that one over there. See Todd, bye Todd.
See Todd, bye Todd. See Dave, purchase him for one night only. For fun. None of that. Well, just depends on how you pay me. Everybody, it's West Coast Wednesday. Brought to you in part not by Swoon. That's some tasty lemonade. I hope everybody's doing well. Let's get this out of my goddamn eyes. There we go. Hello, everybody. Let's say hello to the friends in the chat. I'll explain what's going on tonight. We'll talk. We'll have some fun. I'll show you something very cool that I got for myself. I'll show you some stuff that is for sale. Some of you might have seen some of it, but not all of you have seen all of it. And none of you have seen everything. Anyway, let's put this mic over here. Repping my homie, Alika Seki, his store, Maui Comics, his former store. Doesn't really exist anymore, but he does. Christopher Tropenheim, the Tropester, has said he'll give this a like. Oh, I can only be so lucky. Chat with Da. Chris, what's going on? Nice to see you. Thank you for your comment today on the 9 Inch Nails short on the other YouTube channel. Direct Edition, the podcast about nothing and everything. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Joe Williams, the creepy dungeon master crime boss himself, is in the house. Rami. I don't do double salutes because I'm not Chris, so I give karate chops. Hey, Tyler. The Pope is here. Yay. Are you early? Well, you can feel however you want, Andy. Your feelings are valid. If they're early feelings, if they're late feelings, if they're feelings about whatever, they're valid. And as long as you get me to stamp it, because, your feelings need to get validated by the concierge. Dustin, what's going on? Good evening. Marco Martinez in the house, straight out of Jersey. A crazy motherfucker named Marco from a band called Martinez with Attitude. What's going on? Raymar Brunson, starting center for the Gary Indiana Pacers. Raymar Brunson. I forgot. I was trying to think where you were from for a second. Mike, what else is in the house? Danny Hines. Hi. Oh, I could do this all night. I seen it in my dreams. Me? You seen me? Me in your dreams? What's up, Dave? Raymond and Raymar are here. Can I get a Rachel? Wow. Oh my God, look who graced us with his presence. It's Bryce. I must drink to that. Before you hit me, hit the like. And then you can hit me. But I bite back. Our World Comics in the house. What's going on, Jet? Hey now, don't dream it's over. What's up, Sam? Gabe? Marco. And straight from across the pond and up north. It's Rob McCallum. What's going on, Rob? I hope everybody's doing well. I just got back from the land of Portland, Oregon. I took a little break. I went to go see Queens of the Stone Age. I went to approximately 8 comic stores. I filmed a bit. I'm going to film my haul video after this is over tonight, and it'll be this Sunday's video. Speaking of Sunday's video, what the hell happened to the video last weekend? Not even 10% of the people that are subscribed to this channel watch my EC haul. I guess they don't care about pre-code or golden age. Oh well. They'll be out at the next sale, which is not going to be for another almost 2 weeks. There's reasons. I don't want to talk about it. It's not bad. It's just not going to be a sale for 2 weeks. No bad news. Only good news. Ian Gonzalez in the house. What's going on, Ian? Hello. My name Cam Dog. I'm from London. Port or starboard? There is no place called Starboard Land. Only Portland. There's 2 of them that I know of, Maine and Oregon. I went to the Oregon one. But everyone will scream for pre-code in the sales. That is very true. They will. They will. I was on a very much I mean, yeah, I didn't want to even do any. I just relaxed. I read a lot this weekend. I got an Airbnb. I ate a bunch of food. I didn't want to no, and it's nothing to you, Gabe. I just didn't want to talk to anybody while I was in Portland. I saw one friend at the show, and I saw some friends that own comic stores. Well, I'm friends with Debbie, who owns Excalibur. But it was one of those things. It was just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everything's relaxing and you don't feel like talking. But I'll be back. I come back to Portland often. I like Portland. Oh yeah, man. Queens of Stone Age is on that the Catacombs tour. They did that album Alive in the Catacombs in Paris, and it's like stripped down, but the show was like not stripped down. There was a string orchestra, there was horns, like it was a great fucking show, Ray. And I've been seeing Queen since, I don't know, whenever Songs for the Deaf came out, so 2003, 2002. And it was really nice to see them kind of reinvent themselves for this tour. My thoughts on Free Comic Book Day. I've never been a big, not a fan of Free Comic Book Day, but it's like, I don't go to the stores that day because it's usually crowded and I don't like being in crowded stores. I think it's great for new readers. I did get a copy of the Dungeon Crawler Carl comic today for my LCS just because I'm tight with them, and I asked if I could just grab a copy before he ordered hundreds of copies of that because it's like, a fantastic book series that's going to be introduced to the comic world. So, I mean, the reason why I don't care too much about Free Comic Book Day personally for myself, I care about it for the comic stores, obviously, is because, right, I mean, the only couple of comics that I ever got from Free Comic Book Day that I cared about were the hip hop, the Pisker ones, because those were specifically for Comic Book Day, and Red Room, he did that one. But, it's more for people that need to be pushed to read more, get into different books, or families bringing their kids in and stuff. Although, make sure if you have kids, don't give them that Dungeon Crawler Carl book. I mean, there's an F-bomb on like the 3rd page. I don't know if retailers know about that. I sat and read it earlier. I only picked up a couple of books today. Skinbreaker wrapped up, but it was really nice. I really enjoyed it wrapping up the way it did. Is Ted okay? I didn't read that yet. And there was one other book that I picked up that I didn't read yet. I can't even remember what it is. Must be a great book. Exactly. That's right. No one knows. Yeah, Ian, the first time I saw them was at the what's the name of the venue? Why can't I think of the venue in Asbury Park? Not the Stone Pony, but the other one. Asbury Park Hall, whatever. Yeah, I saw them on the Songs for the Deaf tour with Lanigan. Everybody was there, and I think it was the Dwarves that opened up on that tour. Kids do love the F-bombs, but like, if you look at the Dungeon Crawler Carl art, it definitely looks like it's geared towards like a manga-esque kids thing, but it's not a kids book at all. Fun fact, Piska, Rug, and Shioli, all Free Comic Book Day. That's right. I remember that. I don't think I got the rug the year that that he did one. But I have all the Piskers, the lanes. No, it was before the lanes. This was 20 years ago. It's just Convention Hall. I think it's just Convention Hall, which I don't know if that exists anymore. But so yeah, so Free Comic Book Day, I love it for the stores. It's just not, I don't need to deal with the crowds. That's right. Smash the like button. Jim, what's going on? Hope you're well. I read the first Invincible trade paperback. Amazing so far. Oh, it's so good. I mean, I've said it, Chris, and you've probably heard me say it. I think it's the best superhero book of all time. Especially because it has a beginning, middle, and end. It's not an ongoing thing that's never going to end, like a Spider-Man or a Batman or a Superman or a, whatever. But yes, I got some stuff to show off, and then there'll be some stuff for sale. Some of it's new to everybody. Some of it is maybe you didn't see last week, or something that could benefit from being put under the camera and flip through so you can see what it actually is. And grab some stuff that I'm going to discount to see if anybody's interested. There's reasons for it. I'm also offering a very expensive large piece of art tonight for reasons, which will be apparent come Sunday. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. But that's where I saw them, and it was awesome. And then obviously I've seen Queens in a venue the size of, like a 200 person room, and I've seen them do in stores. Like, I love that band so much. I love that band. I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody is enjoying their week. I watched Daredevil about 25 minutes ago. I thought it was the season finale, but it's not. So that's good. Good episode. No spoiler talk. Never is. The Invincible season finale was awesome. But I mean, I'm glad the way that they ended the season was exactly where they ended it, because it's the perfect spot. And it's the one of the bigger gut punches in the series, in the book, and they did it perfectly well in the show. I mean, Jacob, it was fun. I had a lot of fun. I only bought maybe like a stack of stuff, but I did buy something very cool. What's interesting, and I'll get into this when the video comes out this Sunday. I still haven't recorded the wrap up and everything. I feel like Portland's comic store prices have gone up a bit. And it could be just raising rent, raising cost of living, which is natural in this fucking shitstorm of a country we live in and a world we live in. So, but I did still find some fun stuff and had some really good food. Like, I do love the food in that town. When I lived there, I don't know, maybe some people know, maybe some people don't. But whatchamacallit, I lived in Portland for 9 months. I worked for the CBLDF for a very short time, and that was about a year before the shit hit the fan with them. But I gained 18 pounds in that city because of the food, because of how good the food is. Powell's is a fucking great store. I ended up buying 2 books there. Where'd I eat in Portland? Nostrana is always a must for me. We're Italian. Jam on Hawthorne for breakfast once. I tried Dos Hermanos, which was okay. Push pull for coffee. And where else did I go? I went somewhere. Oh, Bullard. I went to the Bullard Tavern downtown before the Queen show. And I'm forgetting one other place. Hello, Northbound Mark. Northbound and Mark. I was able to see Dog Day Afternoon last night. Oh yeah, dude, that play with what is it? It's John Bernthal and Eben Moss-Bacharach. I'd love to see it, but obviously I'm not in New York. Oh, Portland. I mean, look, we can say with the exception of with the exception of Mexican food in Southern and Northern California, I think Portland has the best food scene on the West Coast, hands down. Hands down. Hands down. And I'm a world traveler. I'm a countrywide traveler. I've been to every city in this country. Every city does something really well. Portland does everything real well. That's what it is. Yes, yes, it is. Do you think Invincible series shows should take more time to animate more detail? No, not at all. You can't, you cannot do the level of detail that Ryan Otley does within any budget anymore. It's not 1980 and Katsuro Otomo's doing, the greatest animated film of all time. They don't have the budget, they don't have the time. Um, it's not Studio Ghibli where it's like every little detail is, he's I don't the animation to me that is it doesn't matter to me because the story is so fucking good. The show is so good. Who cares? Like people that complain about the animation are the types of people that'll complain about everything. Chris, I'm not singling you out. I'm just saying when I see people complaining about the really good thing on TV or the really good comic book like Absolute Batman or whatever, I'm just like, you have nothing better to do but complain. Whatever happened to people enjoying stuff? And once again, Chris, that's not directed at you. That's just directed at the at large. I mean, like, I don't get bummed out about animation. It's amazing. It's amazing when something looks incredible, like a Ghibli film or like Akira or like The Iron Giant or, I haven't seen Scavenger's Reign, but I've seen what it looks like and it looks awesome. Um, but if the story's good or if the voice acting's fantastic, who cares? Who cares? Like take South Park for instance, the most crude animation of all time, one of the greatest animated shows of all time. The Simpsons. It's not like a Mount Rushmore of what it looks like. It's The Simpsons. Invincible isn't hand painted. Yeah, oh, exactly. Oh, totally. I mean, Atoma was on the moon. Yeah, I'm excited to watch it. I need to just sit down and watch it. It's something that it's on my list to watch. Yeah, but you know what? I think it's just an internet thing where people love to complain about something like I was having this like thought chain the other day about how if you're even just older than let's say 25, you know, um, where like something would come out and we'd all be excited about it and we wouldn't find things to nitpick about it. Now, mostly people that I talk to in person or, if it's in this chat, like people get how much work goes into something, whether it's a comic, whether it's an animated show, whether it's an album or a live show or a movie. Like we got a lot of industry professionals in here that have worked in some of those fields. And it's like story is paramount. And in a comic book, maybe it's you could say it's either or it's the both. But like watching something like low budget movies are was some of my favorites. I fell in love with Peter Jackson, Bad Taste, Dead Alive. Like those are amazing. Who gives a shit that you could tell that like the blood's I don't know. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm saying. What up, Brandon? Is a team of fucking four people on a $2 million budget. Yeah, exactly. 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 There is some stuff that comes along that defies the logic of like, how did they make this look so good? Godzilla minus one's a perfect example. How did they make it look so good on such a small budget? But that's few and far between that it's like everything and it's made so inexpensively. Yeah. 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 And this is talking to somebody. Danny is in the industry. I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, look, it's not what everybody loves, but I am a huge fan of the comic, and there was nothing about the show that wasn't I was like, oh, that's not what I wanted to see. It would never random question. I ever got in Blitz magazine. I did. Um Sean or I think Sean gave me a copy at OAX, or maybe it was Mafood. But yeah, yeah, I do. I need to get more of them. I need to get the next issues. I love the size of it. It's like almost like a treasury size. Well, we were just talking about Invincible and how I love it. I do. I do. I mean, by all accounts, everything that I've seen about it looks really good. I think it's going to be, I hope it's going to feel like a B movie ish. And it's Nick Cage. Come on. Nick Cage is like, even though he's taken some of the worst projects of all time, I'll still watch everything with him in it. And if the Spider Noir show has any of the vibe of what Larson did with the miniseries, I know they're not related. If it just has that vibe, I'm totally into it. Yeah. I mean, look, and Scavengers talking about animation, like I think Spider-Verse 2 is the best comic book movie to come out of the superhero genre. I love the first one, but I think the second one's even better because it's like we got Miles' story and then we get Gwen's story, and then the whole opening of Spider-Verse 2 looked like the comic. It's incredible how they pulled that off. Walking Dead. Yeah, yeah. I mean, and I love Kirkman. And we're gonna get you on a rant. Uh-oh. Don Coscarelli, Phantasm for the win. Like the movie Phantasm? Or are we talking about because then when you say Phantasm, I think of one of the greatest Batman things ever. Mask of the Phantasm. Yeah. Oh, you guys are talking about with the ball, Angus Scrim. Yeah, that shit's great. Video game industry is the same way. It could be a beautiful story, smooth, no bugs, and be a little cartoonish, and the masses will be like, why no realistic? Oh, trust me, I know, Tyler. I mean, I'm not as into video games as I used to be, but I choose my video games. I don't play a ton, I should say. And when I go online to like look and see reviews and stuff, and you inevitably just see what people are saying, and you're like, I'd just rather smash a hammer against my face. Oh, I'm definitely gonna watch it black and white. I have no desire to watch it in color. It should be black and white. I mean, I know they're doing both. Oh, come on. You didn't see Mandy? You didn't see Color Out of Space? You didn't see what was the one? Oh, he's been in some good ones. Mandy, I mean, I love the those two that he did right in a row. I know you do. I know you do. Oh, don't even get me started because if we talked about Last of Us 2 and what anyway. Spider-Verse movies are fantastic. They're great stories, right? They're great stories told with such care. And once again, voice acting is, it's at a 10, and the animation's at a 10. The soundtracks are amazing. The score, not just the music the songs that they use, but the score. Reason I ask about Blitz is because apparently they're free for LCS and distributors. And fun to get a badge. Yeah, I should reach out to Ramon. I'm sure I can get in touch with him through Sean. That would be good. They are oversized though, so it's like they can only go in so many packages, right? That's what she said. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was a fun movie. Yeah, absolute. I mean, look, I'm gonna take his face off. Oh yeah, I did see that. Massive. What was it? The Massive Talent, or yeah, I know what the movie is. It was good, Chris. It was good. I had a lot of fun. Got back and yeah, pretty quickly today. 2 hours, 10 minutes. Oh yes, Dream Scenario was really good. I watched that whenever it came on HBO. It was like 2 years ago or something. I really enjoyed it. Speaking of Chris, all right, I'm going to show you guys something that is not for sale. Chris Piers, our friend, the Tropenheim man, him and my arch nemesis, not really my arch nemesis, but Comic Tom did a whatnot auction. Comic Tom graciously donated his time, his channel, and there were items donated to help raise money for Chris for his flooded house. And I knew this was going to be in there, and I had to get it. I had to get the cul-de-sac impaled edition at all costs because I don't know how many exist. I have to ask Dinesh about this. He'll be able to tell me, obviously, because he owns the company. But they did these specifically. I guess it was like you had to order like, I don't know, 500, 1,000 copies of this impaled edition, a CGC 98 cul-de-sac and it says this book is a vampire. I mean, like, look, this is the pinnacle of a gimmick. Like, no matter what happens from here on, there is nothing that will ever out gimmick this. It's literally impaled through, and it's an edition. Like, they did a special edition of this book. It's got fang holes in it. Yeah, I think there's less than 30, and it's Wayshack. So I haven't even told John that I got this. I got to text him later. But yeah, it's kind of nuts. So it's nice to have not just multiple editions of this book, but to have the ultimate edition. So yeah, I got to tell Wayshack I got this, and the only bummer is I had the cover in my hands to buy this, and I didn't buy it. I know who bought it. I know where it is. I should have bought the cover. But so yes, the Impaled edition. Yeah. Just in case we ever have a vampire invasion, now I have something to truly wield as a weapon. Exactly. It hasn't sold to 7. Somebody's asking $7,000 for it. That's different than it actually selling for 7. Exactly, a Guar prop, but as a graded 9.8. Yeah, Alex. Alex has one for me waiting. Speaking of Alex, if you're in the New York area, Alex Party is going to be doing his first ever New York solo show at Harmon Projects. I think it opens May 29th. It's called Dreaming Night. No, Bleeding Nightmares. Shit. We may do episode of Direct Edition soon, so I'll be talking all about it with him. Absolutely. Exactly. It's something different. Something absolutely and completely different. And if it wasn't, Wayshack, I wouldn't want it, but yeah. Yeah, I thought about flying out there for it. I'm excited for Alex. He just posted a really cool teaser for it on Instagram. And he's working his ass off on it. So it's gonna be great. You love New York. You should get one of those t-shirts. All right, so I'll be chatting tonight. We'll be hanging out, but I do want to bring up this screen. Big thanks to Damien at Stargazer, my local comic store. He gave me this pack to open, Upper Deck Annual. So I told him I would do it on stream. I don't know what's in here. We need like Cthulhu book with the green tentacles. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm into that, Jim. Do you know if they will do a hardcover artist edition of the full series? So I don't know if they're doing an artist edition, but they're definitely doing a Kickstarter for a hardcover collected edition. But there's going to be new Wayshack. I think he's finished with it. There's a extra new cul-de-sac story that's going to be in the hardcover, but I don't think it's going to be artist edition. Hot pulls. Let's see what we got. We got Wonder Woman, illustrated by I don't know. I can't really tell. Let's see if it says Wonder Woman 1 2023, but it doesn't say who the artist is. So go figure. I don't know what that is. Oddballs Odyssey. I don't know what that is, Marco. All right, so we've got a Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, which art looks familiar. Green Lantern 1. I mean, it looks like Dan Mora, but I don't know. Impulse. I'll tell you what Impulse I have. Yeah, it doesn't say the artist. Flash 800. The Joker, which looks more like CG than a comic art. It's from Brave and the Bold 2. And then Batgirl, Barbara Gordon, from Birds of Prey 6. Anyway, if somebody buys something tonight, I'll just throw those in there. Daniel Sampere. I don't know. I know that name, but I don't know who that is. So I'm going to show some stuff off. I'll start with some prints and artwork that I've never made available before. Some of it's new, some of it's not. But let's start here. So these are from Tokyo Comic Con last year, and I actually had left them with Jimmy Jams, and then he mailed them to me finally. I kind of forgot about them. Anyway, this is a print that Peach Momoko and Jim Lee did together. It's only signed by Peach. You can get it signed by Jim or Jimothy. And this was only available at Tokyo Comic Con. Actually saw the original art for this, and I believe Peach gifted her portion to Jim at the show. That's gonna be $100. So it's 11 by 17. This piece of art, this print, was only available at Tokyo Comic Con, and I don't think it's ever going to be anything else other than a print. And then another print from Tokyo Comic Con is Miles, Gwen, what's her name? Somebody help me. And Jeff. So this is a dual print, dual signed by Gurihiru and Peach, numbered out of 300. This is number 203 out of 300. And I've never seen another one available for sale. I don't know if anybody. Maystorm, thank you. It's not cheap, but I'll cover the shipping on this. If you pick that up for $250, it's like I said, signed by Peach and Gurihiru, who's two people. So it's technically signed by three people. It's numbered 2 out of 3 out of 300. Peach, Gurihiru. The reason why I can sell these is because I own Peach Original Arts, and I bought that at Tokyo Comic Con. So, you know, there's a huge distance between the prices of original art for Peach and the prints. Let me just tell you. All right, let's show two other prints here. These might interest some of the kayfabers in the chat and the people that like that stuff. Let's do this Jeff Darrow, all of it. Nixon, Shaolin Cowboy, Rusty, the Boy Robot. This is signed and remarked by Mr. Jeff. Jeff, my name's Jeff, right there, in blue colored pencil. That's a good question, Jim. I don't know. This is 65. This is 65. Yeah, this is the greatest hits print. I don't know. Yeah, they're both crazy prolific. I agree with that, Jim. And then, if you'd rather just have Shaolin Cowboy, there's a Shaolin Cowboy cutting up a blue meth head. Let's call him Blue Meth Head, with a little remark of Shaolin Cowboy signed by Jeff. Jeff, oh shit. Okay, I can't sell this for the price that I had it. I just realized that there is a full Darrow sketch on back. Sorry. Look, if you want it, I can't. I just noticed that. So it's not $65. All right, I'll do 100 on this one. I'll do 100 on the one with the full remark by Jeff of Jeff. So yeah, I'll yeah, $100 on that. Well, no, it looks like Brandon claimed the greatest hits. So it was up here. It says, "Give it to me, Dave. Give it to me, Dave." And then this one's gonna be 100 because it's double remarked. All right. All right. Looks like Jacob's gonna take it, Mr. Doctor. All right, we're gonna do a couple more prints, and then I'm gonna show you something else that maybe you saw in the preview photo. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But speaking of Alex Pardee, this is an old print of his. I believe this dates back to 2012. Let me get you the name of it. Cynophobia. Cynophobia. So I believe this is like early, 2010, 12, somewhere in there. Beautiful print. I believe this measures 17. It's probably 17 by 22. Yeah, don't we all, Jim? Don't we all? It's numbered out of 100. Let's see if I can, and signed by Alex. Let me show you. Numbered 42 out of 100. Signed by Alex. He has reprinted this, but not in this size and not in this out of 100 edition. Very carefully, like, I don't think Dave Correa printed this. Yeah, Jacob, I can get you a price on that. I didn't price that for tonight because it's not super cheap because it's double signed, but I'll hit you up. I've got this at 175. Alex's prints do not go down in price. They retain their value and then go up. I've been collecting his stuff since mid 2000, like 2005, 2004, 2003. But I can't keep everything. So I've got that for 175. I'll leave that here like that. And then for the Star Wars fans, oh God, I forgot his name. Hold on, I'll get you. This is a canvas print of Boba Fett. Boba Fett, where? Boba Fett. His name is, come on, where are you? Leon Jimenez. This is a canvas print of Boba Fett. What up, Cal? Oh God, this is 16 by 20. No, this is probably 17 by 22 also. No, it's bigger than the party. That's $40. No, he did not do the art. He played Boba Fett. This can be rolled up very easily in tube. Everything else is going to be rolled in a tube. If somebody wanted the peach, I'd have to ship that flat. But this is only $40. It's a canvas print. Really nice. I guess that is signed on the canvas. Yeah. Yeah, it's signed in like a silver or white. But that's his name is Leon Jimenez. And then I'll show this off. Peach Momoko, original art for Blade number 6. This is actually the first piece that I ever bought from Peach. It comes with a certificate of authenticity, which is signed. Blade 6, watercolor and ink. That's her custom COA. Now, before I show the price, understand Peach's art over the last year and a half has gone through the ceiling, with covers selling up to, I think the Wonder Woman Future State cover sold for 32 grand. And the Magic cover sold, I think it was a Rivals variant. I think it sold for close to 30 grand. Her covers don't really go for less than 8 anymore. And they go from like an average of just your general cover 8 to 12. So I did price this knowing all of that at 10 grand. I will ship that for free. That is a Peach Momoko original cover for Blade 6. And I know that if I post this in certain places, I will get that. If not, maybe more. There is a chance I can get 8,500 for it, but I don't know. You'll see on Sunday, I may have bought another Peach cover. So I'm like, okay, I can sell one. I think it's okay for me to sell one. So I'll leave that there. I know it's not for everybody and not for most people, but I wanted to offer it to the community, the Dave Enders community, before anywhere else. And if somebody wants to think about it, they can hit me up tomorrow or the next day or whatever. I'm not posting this anywhere else right now. But that's not all. We're going to move on. So the Boba Fett print is 40. I actually have a couple more prints I'll show off. The Alex Pardee print signed numbered out of 100, 175. Peach and Guri Hero, numbered out of 300 from Tokyo Comic Con, double signed, 250. And the Peach and Jim Lee print, just signed by Peach, $100. And I'll show these off too. Some smaller prints that are extremely cheaper. I don't know if she will, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so I've got these that came in there recent from MJ Steel. This is a Matteo Scalera. Beautiful Electra signed on the bottom by Matteo here. And I'm throwing in the female Loki one, which is another beautiful one. This one's unsigned, but, you know, Matteo's always here. He's always doing conventions here. And I've got the pair of those for 50. So one signed, one unsigned. They're 11 by, yeah, it's 11 by 17. Or maybe that's not. That's probably 10 by 17 now that I think about it. Or 10 by 16. MomoCon is Atlanta, May 2026. Maybe she'll come for that. So those are the Matteo Scaleras. And then if anybody is a fan of Sean Gordon Murphy, this is a Punk Rock Jesus print from his creator-owned series. Sign right there in silver on top. That is going to be 20. And if anybody's serious about wanting the Momoko, I'm down to do a payment plan. 30% down, though. Non-refundable. I did manage. I had one more set of Jeremy Hiler's books. If you missed out last week, these are all 7 of his books. So he's got 4 Batman bootleg books: Snow, Heat, Fall, and Rain. The Splinter book, the Godzilla book, and his memoir about dementia about his grandfather. $60. I always talk about Jeremy. Jeremy has done some amazing artwork, some amazing comics. I'm glad you enjoyed them, Marco. They're mostly wordless, the Batmans. These are fantastic books. He is working on his first creator-owned book right now, Virulent. So I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time before you're seeing his name in your comic store. So these are his bootlegs. Andy, you got it? Okay. I got you, Andy. Yeah, I met Jeremy through the kayfabe chat, like some of you might have. And I believe Snow was his first one, and I was blown away. I only cover for this. And yeah, Jeremy's awesome. All right, give me one sec here. Let's do some books. Let's do some books. All right. Okay. What's that? Oh. All right. I have volume 1 of Miss Marvel, the Japanese the Japanese edition with these amazing cover. This is from the G. Willow Wilson series. This is the first volume. Brand new. Just took it out of the shrink with the Obi. It's 25. I can try and hunt the other 3 volumes for you if you want. If somebody buys this and wants, when I go to Japan. The 3rd and 4th volume are very hard to find, but I have found them before. So that's 25. All right, Tale of Genji. The green one I think is that's volume 3. No, maybe that's volume 2. I can't remember. Tale of Genji, Yoshitaka Mano. This is the English version. This was published by Dark Horse. It is out of print. And Yoshitaka Mano, Vampire Hunter D, Final Fantasy, Angel's Egg, one of the just most prolific and amazing artists that have ever come out of any country in this world in modern times. I don't know what the Tale of Genji is. I'm sure it's some kind of folk tale, but this is the hardcover. I mean, come on. Come on. And this is in English. So this is the Dark Horse published one from, let me see what year. 97 maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Just make up a year. Anyway, that's $50. So last week I offered all 4 Mobius books that I had in a lot. Somebody purchased 2 of them. They made it, asked me, so I broke it up because it wasn't a full set. So Mobius 3, Airtight Garage, VF range. This is the Epic Comics one. So this is in English. So you can read it, and it's a complete story. What else do you want? Mobius. These are very out of print, obviously. And the way that his stuff doesn't really get reprinted that often. So, that's 50. And then Mobius 5, The Gardens of Edenia. I've got that for 40. That's a VF, but this one apparently does not command the price tag that one does. Also in English, also Mobius. Jean Girard. Oh. He's French, by the way. Couldn't figure that one out. From the noise that I just made. All right, Joe's going to take Airtight Garage. Thank you, Joe. What do you know, Joe? All right, this one, you know who this is. You may not know the name, Noriyoshi Arai, but this is the illustrator. He is one of the, I think you could put him up there with a guy like Drew Struzan, the great poster artists of all time. Godzilla. He's not just a poster artist, but his illustrations are well known. Yes, you've heard of this movie, Empire Strikes Back. I guess that's what, 20,000 Leagues? Giant Chicken, Steven Seagal. He-Man, Masters of the Universe, Mad Max. And that's just some of it. And then these great illustrations, other posters, different illustrations for, what's up, Jamie? Different things, magazine covers, portraits of famous politicians and dictators, other spot illustrations, sci-fi stuff, sexy stuff. So this is oh, look at this thing. So yes, this is a book about Noriyoshi Arai. You don't have to worry about the text because there really isn't any. There's just some descriptions of what the posters are. Anyway, this is a hard to find book out of Japan. I've got that for 90. It sells, the last one that sold, I checked before today, $138. I think that's a good deal. Those Mobius Epic editions are sweet. Mine are pretty beat up because I can't keep my damn hands off them. Yeah, they are great. Exactly, Tyler. Just some damn cool art. Oh, Kazra's in the house. I got you. I think I have a couple left, and I got you, Kazra. Thank you. Hope you're well. I'm going to try to talk to you this week. I'm going to try and call you. We got to talk. I got, catch up. Catch up. Mustard. Okay. The Art of Jock. That's okay. I did just post, I did record a flip through of this for the Patreon. That'll be coming in May. I did, because it was a very narrow margin between the voting of the Zero Friends book and this. And so I shot the flip through of this. I read it. I looked through it, and now I'm passing it on. That is printed in the book. But you know who Jock is. I don't have to tell you who he is. One of the most identifiable artists in the last 20, 25 years. influenced by some of the greats with his own flair. And this is some of his comics and a lot, if not all of his poster illustrations, Tyler, that he did for Mondo. This is out of print, but it's not super expensive. $30. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And hi, Sam. Everyone behave. Yeah, you know, Tyler, you didn't buy this. Kind of disappointed in you. Anyway, just kidding. So here's what's still available from this pile: the Miss Marvel Volume 1, the Norioshio Rai illustrator book, Mobius 5, the Gardens of Edenia, and Jacques. Check this out. For those Amano fans, you get a fan, like a Japanese fan, paddle fan, a couple of postcards with Amano's art, a button, and a little file, little clear file, promo piece, $35. All right, Mark, I got you on it. Thank you. I like doing these little chill sales where I can just sit down and show you the books and you can see the insides. You can see my insides. I want to take his insides on the outside. I'm going to be doing a giveaway probably around the 8 o'clock Pacific hour as the crow flies. All right, give me one sec here. Tasty H2O. And by the way, if you're a member of the Patreon, it's going to be a very cool thing, another opportunity coming soon. It's $5 a month. The link's in the description below. You get multiple exclusive videos every month. Plus, you're going to get something, a very cool opportunity that it's exclusive to the Patreon. Okay. Trust me. It's like a pyramid scheme without the pyramid scheme. Oh, I got this book. Hold on. And then we'll do some of these, and some of this, and some of that. Okay. Another English out of print book from Dark Horse. This is Osamu Tezuka's The Lost World. Not exactly the Michael Crichton, Steven Spielberg type of Lost World. Different. But this is Dark Horse did publish Spaghetti Saturdays, baby. Dark Horse did publish this. It's out of print. This is a first edition, 2003. Not an easy book to find. I've got that for $40. It seemed to be selling for around $50 or more. I did slash some prices on some slabs. I slabbed some price slashes. So this Donatello, #1 micro series, 1986, Mirage, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, $115. I think the last sold was $140 or $145. Originally had him at $185, but that was a long time ago. Uncanny X-Men 266, the first appearance of Gumbo. Last sale was $475. It's a 9.8 direct for $400. First appearance of Sin City. Dark Horse presents 5th anniversary special. Thick Boy Squarebound Franklin Miller cover. $80. $80. Look at that. It's $45 right off like that. And then let me tell you a little story about this one. Had this on eBay. Superman 136, 7.5, off-white to white, 1960. Guy bought it for $145, I think. Shipped it to him. You guys know. You've all bought stuff from me. You know I ship like a 10 out of 10 professional, 11 out of 10 professional. Okay? I got you, Ian. Give me one sec. So I sent the guy the thing. Guy sends me a message. No, he contacts eBay for a return. I'm like, why? It cracked in shipping. He sends me the box. Like, the box didn't look damaged. He sends me a picture of the box. So I offer him $50 back, which is a third of what he paid. He would end up making money if he got it reholder. He would end up $15 on top. And eBay just pushed the return through. It broke in shipping. It has nothing to do with me. I could have filed a claim with the post office. But no, he just returned it. Fuck eBay. So you can have it for $75. All right, I got you on those, Ian. Thank you. God, so I actually want to ask y'all. There is a good chance, and I'm not abandoning the. Greg, I got you. I'm not abandoning the claim sales at all. If anything, maybe one or two less every year or whatever. Thank you, Ian. And thank you also, Greg. But working on a store for my website where I'm going to be putting stuff up. Mostly comics, but as I figure out how to do shipping, there'll be a lot of other stuff like peripheral stuff, maybe even some records and stuff like that. But would y'all be down? Would you peruse it and look at it on weeks that I'm not doing a claim sale? Because you'd be able to buy stuff with credit card. And then like maybe I have an option if you're a customer to hold it for the next claim sale and ship everything together. Thank you, is that Mahmoud? Mahmoud. I'm not even going to try and say that name because I don't know if it's Mahmoud Baum art or if it's pronounced something else. Ma'am Mudbaum. Thank you. At least it was real damage launches. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. Trust me. Trust me, Derek. I'd like to get away from using eBay. I've had an eBay store for years, but I just rather deal with people that can go into a store and buy something. And you trust me since you know my channel, you know my sales, you know. Anyway, let's keep rolling. Keep rolling. I'm sorry. I accidentally limped on your biscuit. Oh, here's some more books. That might be decent for a flip through. All right, well, working on the store. Hopefully it'll be up by the end of the month. All right, I'll go through that in a sec. Let's take a look at the Yoshiyuki Sadamoto art collection. Evangelion. This is a Japanese book, obviously. So it's weird. I could not find any pictures. Yeah, exactly. Much like Sean's website. I cannot find any pictures of this book existing with an obi. So I don't know. This might be a first edition, might be something I was not able to photo match the obi to any copies of this book because it's been printed a couple of times. So I think this is a first edition, but a great art book, oversized, as you can see. It is bigger than every other book in my stack here. It's probably the size of the Jock book or bigger. $60. It's in great condition. Like I said, it's got the obi. Hey, my name's Carmine. So that's $60. I showed this off at the last sale, but it definitely could use a little flip through. Find me some obscure ambient new age vinyl. That's not something that I know anything about. I would not be able to help on that. I don't know anything about it. I mean, krautrock I know a little bit, but not enough. This is a Dynamite book, The Art of Howard Chaykin. Howie, as we all like to call him. I've never met him before. Actually, I met him once. We talked about New York Italian food. But cool book if you want to know about Mr. Howard Victor Chaykin and see some of his art from all of his career, including that Star Wars piece that I've only seen this once in person, the print that they did of this. It's very expensive. So I didn't buy it because it was very expensive. Some Black Kiss. So you get testimonials from everybody. Joe Jusko. I bet he would. That's right. I bet he would. Dave Johnson. Ken Brusniak. So hardcover book, only $30. It's 250 pages. And then I'll show this again because I'm very surprised that nobody's taken a swing at this. I did a flip through on the Patreon for this. Super Comic Maker Volume 3, Tank Girl cover. Batman Predator by the Kuberts, including this fold-out poster in here that, oh yeah, there we go. and then an Army of Darkness poster because Army of Darkness is in here. What's his name? John Bolton. But yeah, this is all Dark Horse stuff. You get the Mask right here in black and white newsprint. Barbed wire, maybe? Looks like. I thought this was Jeff Darrow, but it's not. But it's still a cool, like, alligator story. Some other weird manga that I don't know about. So it's a mix of American and Japanese comics. It's all in Japanese language. Army of Darkness, and then it closes with some Concrete, and then Tank Girl. I believe this is the only time that Tank Girl was ever printed in Japan. That's $30, and it's in beautiful condition. I would say this is a near mint. Come on. Come on. All right, there we go. So that is Super Comic Maker number 3. And then I'll show this off, which is a big boy manga. It's a thick boy. It's a phone book. Shonen Quarterly? Supreme Quarterly Manga Magazine. Second Brain. 2014. And it is, once again, it's a thick boy with some different manga in here. I did a little cursory research. Oh my God, that's Abdullah the Butcher right there. You can tell by the scars on his head. Little sexy stuff, action stuff, more action stuff. There's tons of manga in here. I mean, $30, like, this is an omnibus. $30. I'm not going to try and put that back in the bag now. I can do that later. All right, so there's the quarterly manga, Super Comic Maker, Art of Howard Chaykin, and Yoshiyuki Sadamoto, Evangelion art book. I'll move that out of the way here. Ugh. I showed these off maybe once. I don't know if I should. I remember Fraction talking about Chaykin on Word Balloon years ago. He said something like he toured New York with Chaykin, and Chaykin knew where every punch was thrown and everything. Yeah, that's his town, man. All right, color guides. I've shown these off. I'm very surprised. I put one of them on eBay, but I still have 2 left. These are both color guides from Elric, signed by P. Craig Russell and Michael T. Gilbert. So this is from issue number 3. Hey, Kazra, you're probably the only person that's in here that I could ask that would give me an answer. Color guides are collectible, but like I'm charging $125 for this. Is that too much? Is that not enough? Is that right on the money? It's so hard to figure out prices for color guides because now, you don't see them that often. Where's the goddamn page? There it is. So signed by P. Craig Russell and Michael T. Gilbert, the color guide for Elric, Michael Moorcock's Elric number 3. $125. And if you want both, instead of $250, I'll do $200. $100 each. And this is from issue number 1 from PC Comics. Signed by Russell, signed by Gilbert. One of these is double signed, actually. One sign on the back. They become very more collectible last 2-3 years, and this book is special. Well, look, I'll put them on Comic Art Live if they're not going to sell here. I'll probably put that peach on there too. But I'd offer those up. All right, let's get to some single issue books here. All right, Andrew Robinson, Dusty Shop, number 9. Next Exit Comics, signed on the interior first page by Andrew Robinson. Yeah, it probably was a Dave Stevens preview on the back of the Elric because it was Pacific Comics. I don't know much about Andrew Robinson. I just know that he's got a lot of friends and everybody likes him, including me and Pulp Guys. That's $20. Was it him that he lost his house in the LA fires, I think, last year? By the way, Mark, I found this. I don't know if you're in here still, but it's Spider-Man Noir #4, the variant cover for that. And that's a near mint minus for 15. I thought I had sent you a list of everything. Grimm's Ghost Stories. There's a little lot. Issue number 23. Issue number 29 in a near mint minus. This is a VF plus. And then issue number 30 in a VF plus. I'll do it for 20 instead of 25. Yeah, that's what I figured about Andrew Robinson. He seemed like that kind of guy. Artist. $20 if somebody wants this really nice triple issue lot of Grimm's Ghost Stories. How did this not sell? I have one more issue left. One more copy of Absolute Batman 17. Canetti's first fill-in issue, signed by Eric. Got that signed at OAX. Near mint, $45. I got 3 issues of Akira left from the Epic run. 33, 34, and 29. VF plus near mint minus on 33. 29 is a near mint minus, and 34 is a VF plus. Was that Coffin Joe on the cover of Grimm's Ghost Stories? Let's see. I don't know. I don't know who Coffin Joe is. I know who Cotton Eye Joe is. Is that who that is? All right. I think I haven't shown this off in year, a bunch of months. I don't know where a year came from. But this is a 1943 mini comic, Lance O'Casey. 2-color printing. It's cut weird. This book is from fucking World War II, like era. Yeah, exactly. Where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did he come from? Cotton Eye Joe. It's cut weird. I don't know who the artist is. I guess it's not. It's post D-Day. But yeah, I had to do a little research on this. Lance O'Casey mini comic from 1943, $25. All right, Mark, I got you on the Spidey. All right, Meat House. I've talked about this. Marco, I got you on the old ass book. All right, let's show off Meat House. Meat House. James Jean, Becky Cloonan, Esau Andrew, Farrell, Dalrymple, just to name a few. I have 2 copies of this, so that's why I'm selling one. Mini comic. This is like I think a lot of the SVA crew, because I believe, I don't know about Farrell, but I know Becky, and I'm pretty sure Esau and James Jean all went to SVA. Mini comics, some of the greats. Who else is in here? Oh, there's Becky's story. Let me name some names. Maybe you know them. Rob Donnelly, Mudafaka. It sounds like a fake name, but it's not. Jim Campbell, Dave Crossland. I went to Japan with him. Brett Wintle, Dashiell Shaw, Zachary Flagg, Brandon Graham, just to name a few. Meat House, issue number 6, $15. Okay, somebody explain to me how this is still sitting here. Miracle Man number 15. Yeah, definitely, Danny. The most violent comic book of all time, John Totleben, Alan Moore. You can read this by itself, and that's all you need to do. This came from the Staple Rust collection. I have it as a Fine Plus for $25. Yes, I saw that, Joe. I did. He sounds a good guy and a great artist. Very disturbing. Another Canetti piece, Run Love Kill #1, signed and remarked by Eric Canetti, and also signed by John Soy. Say. Sorry. Anyway, near mint, $40. And then this is from Master of the Tentacle. What's his? Oh my God! Why am I forgetting his name? Oh my God! Oh, somebody help me. Anyway, this was one of his sketchbooks that he had at Emerald City Comic Con. This is not as disturbing as most of his art is. Toshio Maeda. There's some sexiness. There's some, yep, there's some of that. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna stop showing it because I don't want to get I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube. $30. It's signed by Toshio right here on the cover, and that's Koji from Toshio Maeda. So, anybody want to claim any of this? Otherwise, it'll go away. It'll go away. And if somebody wants all three Akira, let's see, 30, 40, instead of 65, I'll knock $10 off. 55. Issue 34, 33, and 29. These are the last singles that I have for sale. Got some other stuff here. All right. Jonah Vasquez. Where are my Invader Zim people? This is something different. This is one of his other creations. Squee, issues 1 and 2. VG fine on both. I believe they are both first printings. 15 for the pair. Squee. Slave Labor Graphics. Jonan Vasquez. Dazzler #1. Color error. Near mint. Do you want to see the color error? Maybe you've never seen it before. Some of you might have never seen it before. How do I know? Yeah, these 2 pages, they're in black and white. Not supposed to be. It's supposed to be in color. First ongoing issue of Dazzler. She's a razzle dazzle. Original Travis Charest sketch on a sketch cover of Joker, signed and sketched by Travis. $225. I don't know. Make an offer. Tank Girl, solid state, hardcover. Written by Tank Girl co-creator and art by Warwick Johnson Cadwell. Definitely looks like, like I said, they're trying to get somebody that looked like Mahfood. I guess this is post Mahfood. Complete hardcover, $12. Neji Shiki, Screw Style, Suge Yoshiharu. This is a different version than you normally see. Yeah, I'll probably put it up, Kazra. I think I'm gonna do a big post for Comic Art Live, even though I've never done it before, because I have a stack of art I just would like to move on from. So this is like a combo of the manga and film stills. I don't know. Sean put this in my hand 2 years ago, told me to buy it. So I did. I don't need it anymore. I think he just passed away, Yoshiharu. Suge Yoshiharu. Pretty legendary guy. I've got that for 50. Okay. You don't even have to have the binder to enjoy these. These are all the Handbook to the Marvel Universe unopened. I guess you would call them like, booster series or whatever from the 90s. You can see who's in this one. I mean, standout right there is Spider-Man 2099, Living Tribunal, Warpath, Hulk. It's like it's like Derp Hulk. Jackal, Kang, Shang-Chi, Ghost Rider, Motorcycle Hero, and Shocker and Cable. Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't really. Oh, it's a bunch of the alphabet. Storm and Cloak and Dagger. I mean, these are just fun and collectible. Strife, Gonads and Strife, and then Maverick. I don't know. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs of them. $50. Two series: Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters 1 through 4, and then Batman and Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Instead of $60, it's 2 complete miniseries. We'll do 45. Take them all for 45. Tynion wrote the Batman Turtles. Some fun covers there. Freddie Williams. And then, I didn't even mean to put this in there, but Street Fighter number 6, Akuma Matata foil cover. Expect these to all disappear once that movie comes out, unless it's utter shit. But I think it's going to be fun shit. I think it's going to be like a great B movie. Ugh. Okay, we'll move on. A couple more books here to look through. Stinging Comics from Young Magazine. There's Otomo in here. Otomo. I don't know what that word was. All right. I got you, Andrew. Thank you. There's some Otomo in here. They're all based off songs. Like they're all manga based off of hit songs. I'm not sure what songs. I don't read Japanese. But I bought it because there's Otomo. And I'm sure there's other great mangaka in here. It's a very big book. It's multiple hundreds of pages. 300, 400, 500 pages. Let's see. Yeah, about a little over 500 pages of manga from Shonen. Singing Comics. Kodansha. $35. Let me read what this is. Okay. I'm going to read this. Shigeru Sugihara, Masterpiece Volume 1, Kaisei Geiger, 808 Tanuki. It's just a cool I guess this reprints old gag manga. Some sports, some wrestling. Kind of looks like stuff that would appear on like Nintendo cutscenes. Anyway, cool book with great art. $35. Look, if you want both of these, just a little variety of hundreds and hundreds of pages of manga instead of $70, let's do 60. What else we got here? For the somebody who wants to or is making comics and cartoons, panel discussion book from I think this is a Tomorrow's book. Maybe not. Oh, it is. It definitely is. Panel discussions, $18. And it's from different creators. So let's see if they have a list, an index here at the beginning. Yeah. So Mike Carlin, Randy Stradley, Mike Waringo, Mark Schultz, Mike Mignola, Stelfreeze, Hampton, Mazzucchelli, Chris Moeller, Simonson, Pratt, John Van Fleet, Mark Chiarello, Will Eisner. So you're getting different tips and essays from the greats and the mediocrity. No, I'm just kidding. It's just the greats. That's $18. Panel discussions. All right. Moving along. All right. Kazer's going to take it. Thank you, my friend. Comic crack. Smoking that comic crack. All right. I'll show off the omnibuses, even though I know most of you aren't huge omnibuses from Sean Phillips and Ed Brubaker. What's up, Dylan? Comes the Complete Sleeper Omnibus, which is out of print. $95 for all of the crime comics that you could ever want under one roof in one book of all the Sleeper. That's out of print. That's $95. And then For the Kirby lover, we got Fantastic Four Omnibus Volume 1, which I don't know if you've ever heard of this book called The Fantastic Four. There's 4 of them. They're pretty fantastic. Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. You ever heard of them? They created a thing or two. Anyway, it's issues 1 through 30, plus the annual, number 1. Gloriously reprinted under one book, in between 2 ferns, spines, pages, covers. Look at that. Look at Thing manhandling Dr. Doom. Like a little child. Let me read you this page. So, Lee and Kirby were right. Wait, what? You did return. Well, I'm going to make you wish you were back where you came from. Anyway, out of context, maybe I'll start a new YouTube channel called Out of Context Comic Book Readings. Namor. Sooner or later, I shall locate them. I shall find the lost race of submariners. And then we shall see whom this planet rightly belongs. Do you hear me? We shall see. I'm not sure what that accent is. I was kind of channeling my inner Christopher Lambert as Raiden. Where are they taking her? To the Emperor's castle. Out of context panels. Not out of nowhere. Out of the molecules in the air. For I now control every molecule in the universe. Which means I can do anything. I have become all-powerful molecule man. That's right. Raiden. The Emperor's castle. They got a Canadian guy to play ancient... What is Raiden supposed to be? Is he supposed to be Vietnamese, or he just wears the hat because it's a bad stereotype? He's supposed to be Japanese? The god of... Let's see. Raiden. Japanese. Yeah, Japanese. He's wearing the Vietnam hat. Whatever. Yeah, well, the Patreon is where things do happen like this. All right, and then finally on the Omnibuy, we've got the Fantastic Four Volume 2. I can do weddings, Tyler. You just have to propose. You already got married once, so this is Volume 2, featuring numbers 31 to 60, annuals 2 through 4, and not brand number 1. This one has first appearance of Galactus, first Silver Surfer, first Black Panther, first Inhumans. Tyler, I got him. A battle between good and evil. Too long has Mr. Hyde remained in the shadows. Every fiber of my being clamors to join the attack. So, anyway, that's 140. This one's a little bit tougher to find these days. Instead, this would come to 215. There's addition for you. I would do 215 shipped. Just saying. This is Dave for the West Coast Avengers. Not saying goodnight. Just saying. Hello there. On. What's up, Josh? You just missed the dramatic panel reading from the Fantastic Four. I'll do one more because he just joined. Let's see. I'll try not to do any type of racist accent, but whatever comes from my brain, that's just the voice that comes from my brain. But first I'll make sure that the Thing and the Torch stay below for a while, says the Hulk. I don't know. That was like Triumph the Insult Comic Dog. All right. I think I've shown almost everything that let's do a giveaway. How about the giveaway? So I'll show you what the giveaway is. This is you have to pay for it to get the content. All right. So I had an extra copy of Jeremy's Godzilla bootleg. I have another kaiju themed thing. Yes, that's the Dissentients EP. All right, I got you on the Squee and the Turtle minis. What did I say? How much did I say for the turtle minis? I think I said 45 for the pair. So that's 15. Put that down to 15 and keep this one 30. And squee is 15. Thank you, my friend. Okay, so how goes my conversion to the Church of Dungeon Crawler? I just started the second book and I love it so far. So there you go. I did do Hulk dirty. I'm sorry. Okay, so Connor was on my podcast Direct Edition. He is the lead, the front man of Dissentience. This is the new EP Kaiju on CD. Connor Valentin, it's right there. Look at him. Look at him. And the other members, Nick and Jimmy and Sean. So he graciously donated a signed copy of the EP and a sticker to go along with it. So a very Kaiju themed giveaway. So hashtag Kaiju, Kaiju. Can't spell Kai without a little Jew. What's up, Tom? And I'll show you do a little flip through of Jeremy Hiler's Godzilla bootleg. Look at the back cover. Come on. Look at the cartooning on this man. Hashtag Kaiju and I'll give it away. I believe one of Jeremy's children helped him write the book. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So, hashtag Kaiju, and I'll give this away. Thank you for being here. And I'll show some more stuff off, some other art that maybe I'll discount. If you haven't been here the whole night, you're welcome to go back and watch the stream. And if you wanted to claim something, you're welcome to. Like I said, I will not be doing a sale probably until the second week of May, probably like the 13th, whatever that is. I think that's a Wednesday. Yes, he does. What are we paying for? What do you mean? You're not paying for anything unless you claim something. Otherwise, you can just win this for free, Dylan. Do you know what free is? It's when something is given to you. Kind of like, my love, my dirty love. Yes, Tyler, your wallets have a chance to recover. Because I will say this, the next sale, I'm going to be bringing this under. Oh, sorry, Jack Black was inside of me. Oh, not like that, all right? You sick fucks. All right, so look. This is true. This is true. So right now, my podcast Direct Edition is on the season break. I'm recording my first interview for season 6 tomorrow with the awesomely awesome, kindly kind Derek Kirk Kim, who's got a new book out for Image called The Royals, or just Royals, and also created, no, it's just Royals, and also created and is going to be bringing back next year The Last Mermaid. There is I'm trying to get some interviews booked. Yes, we do love DKK. But before any of that happens, I have to do this giveaway, right? Only 14 people entered. Look, it's a CD, it's music, it's signed, it's a comic book, it's free. You read it, and it's a sticker. What do you do with it? You stick it. Hashtag Kaiju. And I'm all out of food. But this weekend, I should have a new video out about my Portland trip and the stores and the haul. And then we'll see what else comes out. I got some ideas. There's some things in the works, but we're not done with tonight. All right, let's do the giveaway. I don't want to stand on ceremony too much longer. In 5, delay 4, delay 3, delay 2, delay 1. Hashtag kaiju. Here we give away 69. I was going to answer because the book just came in the mail. Look, Tyler, you could pass it along to somebody else. Hey, there we go. Outer World's going to take it. S. There we go. Boom. Shalak lock. All right. Let's put this here. Thank you, Jeff. Boom. Boom. That goes in the pile to ship. Okay, let's switch this here, go here, and boom. Okay. Hold on. I know some of you have seen this stuff before, but maybe I'll just discount something. Or maybe you make an offer. Treehouse of Horrors cover prelim by Bill Morrison, Simpsons, issue number 8. It comes with a COA. I'm not going to say a price, but if you want to make a reasonable offer. So this was done by Pat Broderick, I'm assuming for an amusement park. There's 2 of them. Maybe it was for a pinball machine or an amusement park game. $30 for the pair. I don't know. I got this in an art with a bunch. I got this in a lot of art of all Pat Brodericks. You guys have seen it. There's nothing written on the back of either of these. $30. They're just cool. Maybe you put it in your kids' room. You frame them. You write their names on it in nice calligraphy. I don't fucking know. I don't have any kids. I don't want those dirty bastards running around. Mark Bloodworth, who recently just started following me on Facebook. Vampirella piece. They must be multiples of 69, or at least come with 69 cents and change. 150 watercolor. Mark Bloodworth. Yes, he's a real person. Todd McFarlane. Nobody wants this, but how about this? I'll just make this 40 bucks. I don't want any more. Todd McFarlane signed print of him with the thing, the Spawn funny car, numbered out of 1,000. 40 bucks. Todd McFarlane. Comes with a COA from Todd. $10 for this Wonder Woman poster. It's large. It can go in your daughter's room, your son's room, your comic room. It's really big. I believe it's Terry Dodson image. $10. I'm only going to discount this $25 because the last page from this issue sold for over $500. John Romita Jr., inked by Scott Koblish. Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 508. There's the book. There's the page, $475. Signed by JRJR. Maybe it's not. I don't know, Tyler. I don't know, Tyler. All right. This is a page by Carlos Esquerra, the original co-creator of Judge Dredd. This is from 2000 AD, Prague. 671, watercolor. Dredd on every panel. 1600. Godtail, commission of Galactica, signed. Pen, pencil, and gold ink. Gold paint. 400. I showed this off only on one stream. Let's get a better look at this. So this is Stephen King's The Stand, a portfolio by Bernard. Bernie writes in. It is signed to somebody named Kevin. I picked this up off a Heritage auction, but it's got a beautiful signature on it. But what you get is these beautiful plates. Let me get these in frame here. Here we go. The good weather broke 3 days before the New Year's. I think it's 12 total plates, all featuring Bernie's art. They did a very expensive edition of this. I think that each plate was signed, but that's like thousands. $1984. He did so much work with King. We're lucky to have gotten as much as we did. Come on. I have a lot of prints. I collected prints for years and years and years. Come on. There we go. Look at that one. It's me. This got Steranko vibes. Anyway, that is the set. The folio itself is signed by Bernie. I don't know. I look at like the fact that he's no longer with us. It's like, take the autographs you can get. I have a bunch of stuff personalized by different artists that I'm just like, yeah. Anyway, $225. All right, let's see what else is in here. Oh, some of the stuff isn't priced. Yeah, I never put a price on this because I don't know what to do with it. It's an original page. An original page. See, I think this is actually how most of the art exists from Panther's Prey. This series, Dwayne Turner, colored by Steve Matheson. The poster's $10, but I never really put a price of this. Earlier, when you said you were putting out something really expensive, I thought it was one of the Todd pages. No. Yevgeny Sokolov, good friend. I have 2 pieces from him, so I'm offering one up for $425 of Spidey, Venom, little nod to the Green Goblin. It's a gorgeous piece. Oh, this stuff has no price because I don't know what I'm selling any of it. But here's some of the stuff from that underground stuff I got. That was a video I did a couple months ago. This is from Heroes Con. That's whatever. It's not actually signed by Flitch Geist. It's just a replica. But if somebody's interested in this, where is it? Not the Heroes poster. Oh, if somebody's interested in the Heroes poster, oh, that's from Jeremy, so that's not for sale. But I do have a blank, like an unused cover from Prophet. I forget what issue this is, but Stephen Platt, Chromium. You could bring this to a con and get it signed. I don't know, $20. And then Jenny Frizen doing that Heroes Con poster. I'm not selling this blank page of DC paper. One day I'm going to get somebody to do a fucking commission. I've brought it to conventions. I never get anything done that I bring to conventions. Let's see. Is there anything else in here? Oh, there's a bunch of Pat Broderick sample art that lot for $65. If anybody wants to see that, I'll show it off. It's got a lot of very detailed thumbnails and stuff. I can't show this off because it's so big. It would take up the entire room. The Big Guns, Marvel Big Guns poster. I'm telling you, that poster's like 4.5 feet by like something. What's up, other Dave? Got this Cloak and Dagger portfolio. It's the folio itself has seen better days, but I think the prints are in good shape. It's $10. Either way, it's $10. I'm not going to show this. Just buy it. Just buy it. I think that's everything in here. Yeah. Oh, and some gigantic Justice League poster for $10. I think I showed everything off. I will show this off one more time just because some of you weren't in here to see it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Whatever. I'll show off the first couple of things, including the original cover for Blade 6 by Peach Momoko. $10K, yes, I know. Watercolor and ink, original cover. I think, Dave, it was Rick Leonardi. Rick Leonardi, Terry Austin, and Glynis Wein. All right, Mark's going to take it. Where is it? Come on. Come on, you slippery son of a... Oh, there it is. Okay, let me show this off again. Yeah. Yeah, so this is original cover by Peach watercolor. Mark's gonna buy this for you. The reason why I priced it at 10K, her covers have been selling anywhere between $8,500 and $32,000 consistently for the last couple of year and a half, 2 years. I know what she charges for that. She would charge, if you were buying this from her last year, she would have charged about $8,000 for it, maybe more. So I got it for 10. And I'll show off the first couple of prints that I showed off, which include, all right, you text Oren and you guys buy it. Peach Momoko and Jim Lee did a print together at Tokyo Comic Con, and this one is just signed by Peach. $100. I've got the Guri Hiru. Yeah, Dylan. The Future State Wonder Woman cover last year sold for I think 32. Guri Hiru, Peach Momoko did this print together. There's only 300 of them. It is signed by Peach, signed by Guri Hiru, numbered 203 out of 300. I've got that for $250. And then there's the Alex Party. What was the name of this? Let me just check real quick. Alex Party Cinephobia is the name of this print. I think it's from 2010 or so. If Alex is in here, he could tell me. It's numbered 42 out of 100. It's signed by Alex. It's 175. Jeff. It's a Jeff. And then I've got this Boba Fett print signed. What was his name? I think it was Luis Jimenez. $40. It's on canvas. This can be easily rolled into a tube and not be damaged at all. Be great for framing. It's definitely like 18 by 22 or something like that. That's $40. And if I think that was that Big Phil. I you know what? I did let him know about it. I just don't have a price for it, so I don't know what to tell him. But I'll message him and I'll show it to him. Oh, he'll make me a fair offer, I'm sure. I don't know. He's kind of cheap. I love you, Phil. But yes, if you want to see something that was on the stream earlier, or you want to hit me up about it post stream, you are welcome to. Multiply his number by 8. What up, Ewok in the house? No, I don't, unfortunately. You know, Tyler, I saw some art of hers recently, and I didn't think you would like it, but I'll keep my eyes peeled. I always do. I know what you like. What up, Jim? Good morning. But yeah, all this stuff is here, and I thought I would do a fun little, little just kind of chill sale. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing a live stream next Wednesday, but I should be back with the next sale the following Wednesday. And probably the Patreon sale will be that week too. So it'll be a bang bang. And if you're part of the Patreon, you're welcome to buy stuff at the sale and hold off on shipping until the rest of the regular sale. Right now on the Patreon, we're about to hit May, so there'll be a new flip through video coming out and a new direct edition rant that's coming and some other stuff. But that's $5 a month on the links in the description below. Help support both channels. But if you don't watch the Golden Age collection, you might want to. It's short. It's a fun video. I will be in touch with everybody tomorrow who did claim something. I'll throw in some free DC cards. Throw in some other goodies. Don't forget to hit the like button on this stream. If you do, Puppy gets saved from drowning tonight. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. But yeah, if anybody has any other questions, if there was anything that you wanted me to speak upon, but I gotta shoot a recap video and I gotta get prepped for an interview tomorrow with Derek Kirk Kim. Although that's gonna be more of a conversation about his new book and stuff like that. Luckily, I know him, so I don't have to prep too hard, other than reading the first 2 issues again. But thank you all for being here. This was a lot of fun. And I'll try to do a live stream next Wednesday, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I got the last issue of Skinbreaker. I got the next issue of Is Ted Okay by Dave Chisholm. There was one other book. I can't remember what I got. I can't remember. Yeah, I just did some a very chill claim sale sitting down, but you're welcome to just watch the stream when it's done. You can even put it at 2 times speed, and then you'll see everything that I sold. And you can claim something after the fact. You can message me and say, Dave, let me get this. I'm down. Yeah. Always down to listen to some interesting music. I'm excited for whatever kind of horror movie that they're designing with that. I think that's the thing, Greg, that nobody wants to ever really admit, or like, when you hear people like being annoyed, it's like about like, oh, why are they doing this with this character? Like, comics take liberties with characters that, like, DC Elseworlds is the greatest thing. And I know this is going to be in continuity, but taking a character that would just like normally be a Batman villain and doing a horror movie about him is like the coolest thing. We all know that one of the greatest, if not top 5 greatest episodes of Batman the Animated Series was one of the Clayface when they introduced him. I love that episode, just like the Mr. Freeze one's the greatest. I'm excited. I'm excited for everything that DC's doing across the board, whether it be movies, whether it be the comics, whether it be, whatever the TV stuff. Like, I'm excited. I think the only thing that they've done that's weak since Gunn has been in there, I was not a huge fan of the second season of Peacemaker. I thought it had its strong points, but overall it was weak compared to the first season. I'll have to rewatch that. I obviously, it's not a place where I come from when I'm watching something like that, but I kind of want to revisit it now that you said that. It's interesting. It's not something I ever thought of. Oh, Tyler, you're just leaving? Who said you could leave? Who gave you permission to leave the stream of all people? Just kidding, Tyler. Have a good night. Anyone read the Swamp? Oh, that's the other one that I got. Right. I picked up Swamp Thing. I have not read it yet. I'll read that either tonight or tomorrow morning. That I'm so excited to read Rick Beach's The Lost Story. Batman Animated sort of set a bar for comic. Yes, yeah. It set a bar for not just but like style. The fact that it was incorporating, the Art Deco style that was definitely in Burton's Batman, but it's not as Batman and Batman Returns, but it took it to another level with that. I don't think it sucked. I just don't think it was as good as the first, and I don't think it was that great at all. I wouldn't say that it sucked. That's a harsh word, Tom. Yep, interesting. An old Swamp Thing Bisley cover. I wonder what I bet I know the cover. Yeah, I'm definitely down to do that. I have the whole thing on Blu-ray, the box set. I got out like a deal for like $30. I was like, how could I pass that up? I liked Daredevil season 2, like the one that's going on right now. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Or are you talking about the second season of Double Dare? I mean, I like the Netflix series better overall still. But I'm enjoying. I thought there was only one weak point of the first episode of Born Again, that first season. I hated that episode. I will argue with anybody of how it was maybe the worst action scene ever filmed on anything that I've seen. But I am enjoying Born Again season 2, and I enjoyed everything after that first episode of Born Again season 1. Yes, he's omnipresent. So even when he leaves, he's not gone. Yeah. Huh. All right. Fair enough. I love Deborah Ann Wool. She has definitely evolved in a way the character that I can. It's not abrupt, but it in ways I guess it is a little bit abrupt. That's okay, Tom. Tom, you're allowed to say something sucked. Just like I'm allowed to disagree with you. I get it though. I think it definitely did show holes in his writing or defects in him. You know what, Dylan? I don't remember. I don't remember it. I can say it's been a long fucking time since I saw that last season, so I couldn't tell you. Oh, the last season? Are you talking about the Amazon one that they did, which was a little bit different? Or are you saying the last season of the original series? I liked it. It doesn't hold the same weight, I think, than the originals. I mean, I like it too, but I can see not liking. I did excellent stuff. Oh, okay. You guys are talking about the Rick Beach Swamp Thing, which I haven't read yet. Gabe. I will say this, the internet these days, and this is the kind of look, I crave this kind of chat from comics and all that stuff, right? When I see like people just basically talking on the internet, it makes me not want to be a part of the internet. But this is what I like because we're all having like a cool conversation. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't remember it, Dylan, so I couldn't speak on it. TMBA, when they redesign all the characters, there's a new Robin. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, how many seasons did it go for? I don't even remember. 6, 7? I have the box set, but I don't remember how many seasons it went for. But anyway, once we finish that, when somebody says that, we'll close out the night. I got stuff to get to record, so I can bring you more things. Did you guys see? I got my Sean Crystal Godzilla piece framed. You haven't seen that. Came out amazing. The excessive light is not showing the colors as well as I wanted to. But I'm going to be on Ink Pulp. I think, oh God, I think my episode's next Monday. I think I'm going to be on Ink Pulp next Monday or the Monday after. 3? Oh my God. Oh, that's why. Okay. It's like crazy amount of episodes. I walked out with a nice stack today. Wayshack watch. Oh, nice. Nice. Jesus Christ, that is a lot of episodes. That's why it feels like so many. Yeah. Yeah. Back in the day. Yeah, I bought it. He finished it up and they did a live stream on Comic Art Fans and I had to grab it. I was so happy to get it. Yeah. I want that to be a shirt. I should tell him he needs to make that a shirt. I'm fatigued by all the multiverse stuff and the variants, so I thought Pacemaker immediately going into the multiverse was an interesting choice. Yeah, I like the multiverse saga. I like it. I don't have. I mean, the other thing is, Derek, when I think about comic book movies, I don't rank the Marvel stuff pretty high, except maybe like Infinity War. But I was thinking about my rankings of like my favorite comic book movies, and it's like Sin City, Scott Pilgrim are two of my favorites. It's hard for me to pick a Batman that's my favorite, though. That always changes. When you get a chance to read Swamp Thing 89, it genuinely make a great video subject just based on DC Trinity. Yeah, you know, it's 3 issues or I said 3 issues and went like that. It's 3 issues or 2. I don't know if I mean, I would make a video maybe with Daryl if Daryl wants to read your comics. Every time I do like a flip through video on the channel, it doesn't do well. Unless it's something like the Swamp Thing might work if I beat everybody to the punch of doing it. Or I get Rick Beach on and we talk about it. No, Mateo wasn't on the episode, unfortunately. He couldn't make it. But I did a bye-bye. Yeah, he did that on live stream. Got kicked because Swamp Thing was going to be the wood. Yes. Yep. Oh, yeah. But read it in your weird voices. What would my Swamp Thing voice be? It'd probably be something like Swamp Thing. I need vegetables. Where's that be? I don't know. Sounds like, oh, it's 4 issues. Jeez. All right, so that'll be wrapped up by the end of the summer. Well, so he was just on. He did a interview with Chris Comic Tropes like a month ago, and it was good until he started talking about AI, and then it just went really fucking off the rails. It was a very interesting interview until that. I love the early 2000s FF movies, Daredevil, Elektra. Oh, I, I don't like any of those movies. I mean, I love Spider-Man 2, I think is still the best Spider-Man movie. But I was not a fan of the FF movies. Daredevil was, I mean, making Michael Clark Duncan Kingpin was actually this coolest thing I think about. And Colin Farrell's Bullseye was great. I just didn't love the movies. I just hear the dude from movies and yeah. Oh, Connor, it's great. Like I said, it's great. And then all of a sudden it goes off the fucking rails. Uh I love X2, but I recognize like after seeing Logan, like that's the best X-Men movie that we'll ever get, even though it's not really an X-Men movie, but it is. But it isn't, but it is. It's crazy that none of the Fantastic Four movies top that. Right? Yeah, top, sure. That movie is whatever it is, just like that Captain America movie. My writer is already in promotion mode. I'm in a book coming out from Image in July. I'm still wrapping up the art on it. You gotta let me know what it's called when it's Tom. I can't wait to read it. Yeah, Spider-Man 2 is great. Although, we all have our like feelings, right? It's like Andrew Garfield's the best of the Spider-Man, even though he was in arguably the worst of the movies. Toby's in the best Spider-Man movie, and I think Tom Holland has a bit of both. But I like the Spider-Man Tom Holland movies. Don't get me wrong. What? Scanners is the best X-Men movie. Who's the mutant that plays the exploding heads? Also, Spider-Man 2 has a killer soundtrack. Did you ever see Todd Father's interview on with? Yes, I didn't realize that was Liefeld's pastor. I just thought it was a guy who has a podcast. And yes, I love that. And what's even better is the comment section is like the best split of 50-50 you'll ever get to get. You get people who are saying that like this man needs salvation, and then everybody's like, what did you expect from Todd? He's an atheist, Oh, it was such a interesting interview. Making me feel old. Cool, Tom. My boy William was Garfield's stunt double. Oh, that's cool. I love Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man and Peter. Oh, that's a fun double feature. Both great movies. No, but who is he? Like, what mutant is he? If it's the best X-Men movie, we have to call him a mutant. I know Michael Ironside is. Come on, Ian. Anyway, you're a depressing ass 3 hours. Yeah, Rob Liefeld was interviewed. I never watched the Rob. I think I'm good with watching Rob interviews from here on out, but that Todd interview is so fucking entertaining. He's Darkseid, obviously. I didn't know Darkseid was an X-Men. Dupe, there we go. There we go. Professor Z. We need a Dupe movie. We need a Dupe animated series. How about that? I also enjoy the X-Men movies. I know that these are hot takes. Introduced me to Storm. I love Storm. What does that say? I can't see because there's box blocking. Do not, but they don't do her justice. Yeah. I mean, I think part of that is also like I like Halle Berry and I like Storm. I just don't know if that was the right choice. And I think she wanted so much more and they didn't give it to her, which it would have been. I think whenever they do Storm now, I think they realize how important of a character she is, and I think they'll they'll probably cast somebody that's perfect for her. I know I can picture the face of the person that people have said, and I can't remember her name, but there are definitely some strong female leads that would play her amazingly. There we go. Exactly. I want an X team with all the goofy weirdos. Strong guy, Guido or Guido. Dupe, Warlock, Glob Herman, Zorn. I don't know if Beyonce can act, though. Can Beyonce act? She's a hell of a performer, but can she act? I mean, Goldmember's not a good fucking litmus test for anybody's acting skills. Great Lakes Avengers as a workplace comedy, like The Office or Parks and Rec, that kind of thing. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Fuck Brett Ratner. She was maybe like 20 years ago, but if you put her in Storm, like, how do you explain that she's 70, you know? Because I think Angela Bassett's probably close to 70. Let's see. Angela Bassett is 67 years old. I mean, like, I love Angela Bassett. She was amazing in Black Panther 2, but I just don't see how you cast a near 70-year-old woman as a teen mutant or even a 20-something mutant. Yeah. She should have been. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Who's going to play Puck? That's all that matters. I don't care about anybody else. Who's going to play Puck? Danny DeVito plays Puck. Angela Bassett plays Storm, and it's a Puck Storm movie. There you go. Ad Astra in Africa, starring Angela Bassett. Watch a Chris Claremont kayfabe. Interesting. I haven't seen it in so long, Connor. I must have forgotten about it. Derek, have a good night. All right, so we've got Storm as Angela Bassett, Puck, Danny DeVito. Give me two other mutants that would not make sense together in that movie. Let me think here. Polaris. Let's get Janine Garofalo as Polaris. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, I think it's time for me to clock off for the night. And Zeitgeist. I don't even know what that. Let me see what Zeitgeist looks like. Oh, right, Zeitgeist. Steve-O. There we go. Steve-O is Zeitgeist. Janine Garofalo is Polaris. Angela Bassett is Storm. And Danny DeVito is Puck. We'll just call it Mutant Academy 0. I don't know. You're welcome, Marvel. All right, y'all. I hope everybody has a great night. I'm going to go. I'll be back when I can. Directed Dish will be back soon. Catch up on all of the interviews. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Help bring me to glory in the fields of gold. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Have a great week. Enjoy your free comic book day. Go visit your store and demand a free comic book. Okay? It is a perfect film. All right, everybody. Have a good night. I'll see you soon. I'll be in touch with everybody who made a claim. Bye. Matane.